Today I'm going to step things up a bit. Don't go away. Hello friends and welcome to Fat Guy Productions. I am Paul, coming to you as always from beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Today I'm going to amp up my paracord ties for you with a well-loved and versatile tie. Let's get to work. Today's paracord tie is called the Sanctified. I'm going to start here by sizing my wrist. With a scrap of cord, I'm just going to wrap it around my wrist, and I'll draw a line across the cords where they meet. I can then hold that cord to a ruler and get the diameter of my wrist. For the Sanctified, add an inch to your wrist size to account for the thickness of the tie. Today I'll be using a 5/8 inch plastic buckle, as this will be a 4-strand core, and I'm going to need the extra width here. I'm going to be using 2 colors here today, and I'll need about 10 feet of both colors. Now normally I would be joining cords together for this tie, but I'm not going to do it that way today. I'm going to try something a little bit different. And a quick side note here, the Sanctified is a pretty wide, thick tie. Now in paracording there are all kinds of ties, and now there are even these giant cuffs, and those just aren't for me. The Sanctified, or occasionally the modified Sanctified, are about the biggest bracelets I'll tie. For a tie like this, you really do need a jig. I've got mine, and I'm going to set the length, and don't forget to add in that extra inch. Now, my main color is black. I'm going to grab the 2 loose ends of the cord, and then I'll slide those through my fingers until I get to the loop that will be at the center of this piece of cord. Now, I can go ahead and feed that center through the buckle, and I'll lock it in with a cow's hitch. For this tie, I'll be feeding the cord through the top of the buckle. Once I have the black cord snugged up, I'll go ahead and take the secondary color and feed one end through the buckle to the outside of the center black cords. Then I'll feed the other end through on the other side. I'll pull the cords until they come to the center, and I'll lock those in place with a cow's hitch as well. What this should do is it should leave me with 2 black cords in the center and 2 secondary colored outer cords. Now, while keeping the orientation of the cords, I'll thread them through the other end from the top of the buckle down. And there you have the core of your bracelet. So I need to lock these cords in place. So with the left black cord, I'll simply wrap it around itself and the outer secondary cord, and I'll tie a simple overhand knot, snugging it up to lock things tight. I'll repeat this with the other two cords, and we can finally start tying. As in most ties, you're just going to repeat the same moves over and over again. In this case, we're going to start with the left black cord. I'm going to take the running end of the left black cord and I'm going to bring it under the core cords and then thread it up and in between the left and right pairs. Next, I'll take the running end of the black cord on the right side and do the same move. I'm going to bring the end under the center cords and pull it up through the middle, making sure it crosses in front of the first black cord. It should now look a little bit like this. Now the pattern for this tie is we started on the left, then we moved to the right, so now we're going to stay on the right again, and then we'll finish up on the left. So it's left, right, right, left. Okay, with that pattern in mind, it means we will now grab the running end of the secondary color on the right. We'll run this cord underneath everything and bring it up through the middle. We'll now feed this through the black loop we left on the right side and pull this cord off to the side of our work. We'll repeat this move over on the left. The cord goes underneath, up through the middle, through the black loop on the left, and off to the side. Again, things should now look like this. That is essentially the tie. All that is needed is to tighten the tie and dress the knot and then repeat. So let's do that all over again, nice and slow. Again, we'll start with the left black cord. We'll take the running end, bring it under the core cords, thread it up between the left and right pair, and then we'll pull the running end off to the side, leaving a loop where we started. Next, we'll take the running end of the black cord on the right, and we'll do the same move again. Bring the end under the center cords and pull it up through the middle, making sure again that it crosses in front of the first black cord. Once again, it should look a bit like this at this stage. Again, remember our pattern: left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left. So we just did the right, we're going to stay on the right. With that pattern in mind, we'll grab the running end of the secondary color on the right. We'll run this cord underneath everything. Again, we'll bring it up through the middle, and we'll feed this through that black loop that we left on the right side and pull this off and out of our way. Again, we'll repeat this move over on the left now. Cord goes under, up through the middle, and then through the black loop. Now we just snug everything up and dress it up and make it look nice, and repeat over and over and over. Okay, I'm going to just speed along now and let you see as I work my way down through this, and I'll be back to talk more about this as I near the end. So as I near the end, things will get a bit tight. A fid, which is a kind of a needle, or some forceps will save the day here. Today, I'm going to be using a small pair of forceps. Now, as things get tight, I can push the forceps through the tie to grab the running ends and help pull them through the bracelet. Now, just because it's getting tight, don't skimp here. Tie as many knots as you can, but there really is only so much room, so don't drive yourself insane here either. Once you've gone as far as you can go, tighten and dress the entire bracelet. Then you'll snip the cord ends, leaving about 1/4 of an inch or less. I like to use a thimble when I'm melting the ends, as it gives me a nice finished look. What I do is I melt the end a bit, being careful not to damage my work, and then I squish the melted end down with the edge of the thimble. I'll repeat this for all 4 ends, and I'm done. Well, here it is, my Sanctified Paracord bracelet in all its glory. The Sanctified sure can make a statement. It's pretty easy to tie once you have the hang of it, and it makes a great finished product. You can do it up in your favorite sports team's colors, patriotic themes, or just about any combo that floats your boat. I hope you loved this tie and this video, and if you did, please give this video a giant thumbs up, click subscribe, and don't forget to smash the notification bell so you never miss one of my videos. As always, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I love to hear from you guys. Just never forget that without complexity, there is no intensity. Until next time, this is Paul from Fat Guy Productions, saying, be good.